Hello, my name is Nicole Bass. I'd like to start off by saying thank you so much for taking the time to consider me and allowing me to present this case study for you. I'll just jump right into the first assignment, member success data review and analysis. From all of the data that you had, there were quite a few engagement KPIs, and the one that I decided to really focus in on and run with was the webinars. From my perspective, webinars attendance was very sporadic, as well as less than live event attendance. So I went ahead and gave a few recommendations on how I believe webinar attendance and engagement can be improved. First of all, adding Q&A. Big difference between webinar and live events is the opportunity to ask questions. So allowing that, as well as advertising that to members, that they get to ask questions, they get to get involved, they get to be part of the conversation like live events, would increase that engagement and attendance in those webinars. Number two, offering a prize drawing during those webinars. Another way to get people committed to saying yes and confirmed into those webinars. It could be something for, as easy as a stack of books or some DEO merchandise. Similarly, I offered an idea of maybe an exclusive offer of an ebook or a special report that only webinar attendees get after the webinar. And then number four, a personal reminder. I think a warm reminder makes people more accountable. So if they members who were committed or planning on attending the webinar got a phone call from a DEO familiar voice reminding them to come to the webinar, would make them more accountable and more likely to show up and to be there via Zoom. And then jumping to assignment number two, helping members save time from the dental chair. So I was able to get logged into your site and have the resources all available to me. After reviewing that, I was able to find some documents that I think would be really beneficial while going over the call with this doctor. I would open up the phone call by setting some intentions from the provider, setting some goals, getting some more information about what they're wanting from the phone call to make sure I'm still on base, getting a time frame so I'm also respecting their time for the call. And then number two, I would share the ultimate break free from the dental chair toolkit. I'd set up a Zoom meeting and I'd share my screen and go through it with them. Likely, since we're saying it's a short call, not super in depth, but really just reviewing it, showing them the Excel tracker that's in there, and making sure they understand the document and what's needed, show them the videos. And then from there, end the call with any questions or any follow-up they have. And after the phone call, I would follow up with an email, including the toolkit as well as some additional videos that I found that would be helpful to the member. So I hope you like my information in the presentation, and thank you again so much for your time.